Why are we here? Why am I here? Why are you here? Why is Bill here? Why is the gym here? What is this all about? It kind of boils down to one word: strength. Okay? Strength for me is the master quality that supersedes and influences and enhances every other quality. It must be there first. It must be there first and foremost, and you must maximize that in order to maximize anything. And strength itself has single-handedly led to where I am today, and probably to where all you are today as well. And we're talking about, I'm willing to bet that that's the case for everybody walking the face of the planet. Anything that they've achieved that's of any note to themselves personally or professionally or any other way has its roots based in strength. Okay? Strength of mind, strength of spirit, strength of character, and strength of body. But for me personally, and me specifically, it's all those things, yes, but it's physical strength specifically, and the acquisition of it, and the maximization of it, and the exploitation of its benefits that has led synergistically, chronologically, like a domino effect, to where I am today from where I was. When I bought this gym a number of years ago, I didn't just buy a gym, I kind of inherited a legacy. You had the one and only Arnold Schwarzenegger, Frank Zane, Bill Pearl, Reg Park, Lou Ferrigno, Franco Colombo, Chris Dickerson, Al Backles. The man standing to my immediate right is without shadow of doubt, on equal peg, if not beyond, all those people, and as significant, if not more significant than most, if not all of them, in his field. The one and only, strongest man, in my opinion, who's ever lived, Mr. Bill Kazmaier.
It's almost going into hallowed grounds, a place where Bill Pearl, Lou Ferrigno, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Frank Zane, all the greats from the past came through here and lifted weights. Totally amazing place. The aura is still here. Their presence is still here. Their energy. It's a wonderful experience to be invited by Paul and Dwayne to come to Centaur Gym and do a seminar, sharing knowledge and inspiration with many of the young people that are also training. Well, I have one thing to say about that. Damn. Great deltoid, so wide. Triceps doing its work. Upper pectorals just slamming and jamming. Nice arch. The pectoral works like this, so with that arch, she's able to utilize the pectoral. I mean, great form, huh? The A12 system is phenomenal. It's really a godsend that will increase one's physical prowess, athletic ability, agility, and especially strength. I'm so happy that it's shared throughout the world to help many, many people, average, unathletic, all the way to elite, to experience training on a regular basis to modify and change their life. But how about some good questions from you guys? I know Steve had one, because Steve's gonna tell us what you're gonna do.
I've done a bit of training in the gym a couple of years back, but so I just had, for me, I want to see how much strength I can gain over the 3 months and hopefully carry on. All my strengths comes from the physical job of blacksmith. So,
Ben, can you contribute a little bit to what he might be doing over that period?
Huge strength increases. Just like, it's ridiculous how fast you improve on that program.
Yeah.
It's absolutely insane. Like, I've seen people get stronger literally within a week, and quite significantly stronger. For instance, if they do a failure set and their absolute max at a certain weight is, say, 40, if they repeat that weight literally 3 days later, I've seen it double to 80, which is quite a significant strength increase in just a few days. So expect a lot.
You're going to be a newcomer. But if you come in with an attitude where you want to work, you're willing and ready to work, you know you're going to sweat, you know it might be a little bit hard, but all those around you, you're going to be surprised. They're not going to be looking down their nose at you. They're not going to be saying, I lift more weights than you. They're going to accept you as one of the group, one of the guys. They're going to mentor you. I've already conceived of getting in great shape. Now I'm going to get on the program A12. I have a plan. Gosh, look at the results. I believe in the plan. I believe in my goals. I believe in myself. It's a step-by-step process that it's almost all-consuming. It's like a vacuum. It just whoosh, you're just sucked down the chamber with all the other guys that are improving on a day-to-day basis. Very cool. I'll take some knuckles on that one. But for us even to be a small group like this, of common minds, like minds, that are trying to change people, you know, I salute you for what you're trying to do in your movement with the A12 and all the things that you do in the future regarding the betterment for other people. That's really cool.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. It means the world. I'm going to build this guy a new physique in the forge that is my gym, and in return, he has kindly offered to take all my bent steel, the steel that I've bent by hand in my pursuit of the red nail and beyond, to the tune of almost 100 kilos worth. And he's going to melt that down and make it into a super Centaur dumbbell. For my money, that is definitely one of the coolest things I could possibly think of. And I thank you for that.
Today I'm starting the sculpture for Paul McIlroy. I'd say close to 1,000 pieces of bent steel here. They're all different sizes. Give you a bit of a challenge in that you've got to make them all fit together as well in an aesthetic fashion. My aim is to get as much of this bent material into the finished sculpture as I can. A, for the weight, but B, just to show Paul's achievement. To bend all this by hand, the amount of power involved to bend each one of these pieces of steel is incredible. We toyed with the idea at the beginning of melting stuff down, but I didn't want people not seeing what Paul had achieved with his own strength. So, and a solid piece wouldn't have done that, I don't think. I came up with the idea of making the globe in a cage sort of fashion, just based on reference images I'd found of the old strongman dumbbells. They're all very individual. You can tell the guys have made them themselves. There's some great features in them which I'll try to put into the sculpture as much as I can. Paul's already done the heavy work in these bent the pieces by hand. I then go on to put a very slight curve into the piece, and it will follow the shape of this jig here that I'm using, bending these straight pieces into slight curves so they fit nicely onto the globe. And the idea is that I will create the cage using this repeat pattern. Within that there will be a smaller globe to give it that look of a sail, to play on the fact that it's the work of your muscle cells that increase your strength. Just thought it might be a nice touch to add that into the sculpture. This is my forge, my workshop. My company's called Cold Iron Forge. I'm a traditional blacksmith and I work with hot steel using the fire behind me, and I create anything and everything out of steel. Commissions, so they're one-off pieces. I've been awarded a trophy called the Stanley Alcard Cup for my skills in blacksmithing. Also, as well as being a blacksmith here in my own business, I work in the army department of Game of Thrones. On the show I make weapons for the extras for the cast. It's given me plenty of opportunity to work within the film industry. I've been working for other shows as well, the Frankenstein Chronicles and that. So this is one of the first real swords that I've ever made. The Viking style sword, fully sharpened. These are the type of swords I make in my everyday business. I do everything from the sword blades, handles, cross guards, to the leather work for the scabbards, the belts, and any metallic details on the scabbards. I'm really enjoying it. I have found it hard the first 2 weeks. Your body getting used to that type of exercise. Bit of shock to the system, but really enjoying it. I'm already starting to see results. In terms of recovery in the last couple of days, I'm not taking as long to get my breath back. I'm not taking as long to get ready for that next set of reps. So I'm seeing real improvements in just such a short time.
Don't be getting any ideas just because you're looking class. I would do the exact same thing with the dumbbells. I would go a workout at 20s, a workout at 25s, a week at 30s, and then a week at 35s.
5 10s?
Try. 5 10s, the last set.
Do you want to throw the chain in too? On the
Definitely throw the chain in. Try to take that last set as close to a soft max as possible. It's always dodgy going to an absolute max overhead, especially with dumbbells, because you can twist the spine or what have you. But let's see what we're cooking with here. Oh, back of the net. Well done. Listen, You're going to end up starring in the thing that you're making swords for. This is crazy. Chest towards the wall.
Like a pinch your shoulders back.
Good man. Aye.
Like the fucking tattoos.
I tell you what. Oh, loving the Jim Fitzpatrick. Just noticed that. Luredna or
That one more.
yeah, is it? Oh, class. It's insane the difference. How do you feel?
No, I feel amazing, man. Like, you know, definitely even when I sent you a wee photograph for
Yeah.
this, and, like,
That,
I could see it change already.
there's
Like, but,
there's a huge difference even from
Yeah.
then. He's done it in the way that everybody should. 100% drive, 100% commitment from day one to the very end. And the results speak for themselves.
The photographs I've seen have looked fantastic. I've known people who've went through the programme. I kind of looked at a lot of them and thought, geez, I'd be happy if I looked half as good as some of them guys, but I think I've come away with a brilliant result. Probably more than I expected of myself, you know, and it's because of Paul, who's come up with the programme, and Paul Murphy, who I've been working with in the gym.
Paul Murphy has been gold as usual in taking him through the programme precisely as I require people to. Already a very nice guy and a confident guy, but there's a different glow about him. He looks 5 or 6 years younger.
Your confidence is up. I feel much fitter than I have in my whole life. What I achieved through doing the cardio as well was fantastic. It again exceeded what I thought I could do.
The end result is just phenomenal. His transformation, not only physically, but in terms of strength, has been first class.
My 1 rep max in the bench press was 60 kilos on the first day. I really struggled. It was 3 attempts to get that bar up. The first 2, like, I just couldn't move the thing. The third one I could. And then to be lifting 57.5 kilos 80 times, all of a sudden you are at the high numbers you couldn't move beforehand, and it's a real achievement, a real sense of achievement. I love the gym. Everybody in here is so welcoming. Everybody has time for you. Paul and Marty and Paul Murphy. There's nothing that's too much for them. You know, I've got a bit of a bug for it now, so I'd love to carry on and see what else I can do, you know.
There's a bigger difference in fitness and training than just like a 12-week. There's more to this than just this is a before, this is an after. I'm sure you've got strength goals in your head. I'm sure you're going to start creating all sorts of challenges and expectations for yourself, which is good. Anyone comes any good at anything, it's not because they're talented, it's because they set standards. It's because they want to be better and they will be better. It's the same with you, you're just starting to create that. But this is what I say about the 12 weeks. It's only a building blocks for some people. Like 12 weeks training in a lifetime is nothing.
No.
But what you can learn in 12 weeks can do you a lifetime for training. So that's the whole point of it as well. But I'm pretty happy. It was an absolute pleasure as well, man.
Thank you very much, man.
No worries, bro.
Thank you.
All this steel that I gave to Steve to do something with was bent by hand. There was literally blood, literally sweat, and sometimes literally tears went in to even creating the raw materials with which to give this master artist, this master craftsman. So to see what he's come up with, themed towards me, my personality, this gym, its spirit. I can't wait to see what it is. I haven't got a clue what it is. I haven't got a clue what it looks like. I've complete confidence in him as an artist and as a master blacksmith. And I've seen his work on Game of Thrones on TV, and it's absolutely phenomenal. I feel very privileged and very grateful that we were able to transform him. Now I'm really looking forward to seeing how he's transformed my hard work. I just can't wait. This is all the metal that I trained with when trying to certify on the red nail. And so this is literally my effort and your effort combined to make a work of art and a functional something, I'm assuming by the looks of this, so we'll see. We'll see. I can't wait to see what it is, to be perfectly honest. What? Holy, oh my God, that is massive. This actually has genuinely shocked me, by the way, because I expected something, what I sort of thought I knew. I didn't. It's beautiful, so unique. There's actual red nails have went into making these spheres. I wasn't expecting this. You've absolutely blew my mind.
Brilliant, man.
Thank you.